This card chosen for you is from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud. Card number 6. The Singer of Connection. Spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. This singer supports all connections, the web of light between all beings, all particles, and between past, present, and future. It brings wholeness to apparent duality and combines all energies, uniting all that was, is, or could be. When we lose awareness of this connection in our lives, we feel isolated, lonely, bereft. Yet the energy is there. We only need to be open to it. There are emotions that help us open up: love, compassion, trust, and so on. There are other emotions that we tend to close down around, unless we make a special effort to keep our hearts open. As you can probably guess, these emotions are feelings such as jealousy, anger, fear, grief, and others of similarly painful nature. Yet sometimes, these very emotions, when carried to an extreme, cause us to break down and then break through to the song of ecstasy. This is a risky way to go, as well as an extremely difficult one, because more often the breakdown just stays broken for a long time, and then we retreat back to a more crippled version of our original selves. A far better way to become ever more aware of our essentially holistic nature is to work at keeping our hearts open, seeing relationships being earthed and centered and connected. In a meditation, someone, and I suspect it was this singer, asked me to let go of all of my defenses. I argued that surely we needed defenses in this world in order to survive. I was firmly but lovingly told, it is only by letting go of all your defenses that you become invulnerable. That gave me such a strong shock of recognizing the rightness of it that I couldn't even breathe for a moment. But then, still reluctant, because it sounded like a big job, I muttered that I didn't think I knew how to do that, or even what all my defenses were. I was assured kindly that I would receive help if I asked for it, and I know that you will be given the same aid too. So for your message, through the power of the singer, all connections are made, held, and released as appropriate. In a reading, this singer indicates the connection of things, especially connecting those that have been sundered. It is unifying and reunifying. It tells us that we need to be aware of the connections between different aspects of the issue under discussion, as well as the connections between the people linked by it. We also may need to build more connections, a network of mutual support. The presence of the singer of connection in a reading indicates support and strength flowing through the connections between those involved. When the song of the singer of connection is dimmed, though, indicated by a reversal of the card or your circumstances, we need to ask ourselves, am I earth? Am I centered? Am I? Before I read the second card for you, just a reminder to please hit the like and help me beat those algorithms. For every like that you give me is potentially 1,000 suggestions and recommendations on YouTube. Thank you and God bless. Enjoy the rest of the reading. This card drawn for you from the Fairy Forest, an Oracle of the Wild Green World by Lucy Cavendish. Card number 8, Elven Touch, Recovery, Comeback, Revival. There are some who walk among us who have healing capabilities in the fairy forest. This is known as having the Elven Touch. When this card comes to you, you are being offered the assistance of this Elven Touch, a healing touch of energy that transfers to you some of the gift of immense good health, which aids immediately in your recovery. This transferal of magical energy from the elves offers you a spark of vitality, that luminous quality that helps us to awaken each day, refreshed and ready, with renewed enthusiasm, vigor, and optimism. The elven ones are now stilling themselves and gathering their energy to send to you when you are ready to receive. To allow this energy to work its healing within yourselves, simply find a quiet place to be sometime today. Cast whatever doubts your human mind brings forth aside for a time, and visualize a silver stream of pure energy entering your crown. Being touched by elves has always been known to be powerful. They can heal and they can harm. And for you, this transferal of energy brings forth great healing and a relief from physical pain. Seek healing treatments that involve touch. Artwork, Snow Elves.